creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
So here we are inside of our beer garden area. So Urban Spree is a 2,000 square metre artistic and cultural space.
Nothing is amounting in very large amounts. The bankers are on holiday on all of your accounts.
I'm Nico Defavre. I spent more than 12 years in Berlin with my family. It was a great time. We did together so many projects, different kind of style. We had clubs, restaurants, bar, art space. It was definitely a fun time. So when I arrived in Berlin, back in the day, the first things I did was a place called HBC. It was a former Hungarian cultural center in the middle of Berlin, in Alexanderplatz. And we did such a crazy place there. It was a party place, a kind of fancy restaurant, an art place, residency for artists, like many things. Very different, very crazy, little bit too crazy. So we had to close it for many reasons, but it was definitely a great time. Hi, I'm Nico, and I love democracy. This is a part of HBC, like this concrete ball, this concrete light of, I don't know, like 15 kilo, and it was hanging on the roof and moving like that. It was a dangerous machine to scare the customer. After the HBC, so I have to find some other things to do, and I met Pascal Fischer from Urban Spree and Freddy and Collier, and the place was just starting at this time. It was only the garden, and the gallery space was under construction. So I find a place inside this big building totally appropriate for a club. So I decided to do it. Hi, I'm Nico, and I'm the best go-at-trance DJ of Berlin. Urban Spree is a kind of alternative space, cultural space. There is a gallery, there is a bookstore, there is a beer garden, and there is the concert rooms. I run the concert room and the music program of Urban Spree with Josh Murphy. So it's a funny story because he came with his band to play, and after he was organized an event like just for once, and finally he stayed for long terms. It's a great pleasure to work with these guys, like more than a partner. It's a friend, and we're still doing a lot together. It's a long-term relationship.
And this is how I met Nico. And we were running the festival, and we had just such a really good time with each other, and also Freddie and Pascal. And we just decided to, when that project, the musical project that I was working with, kind of came to its natural end, I moved more into working with Nico and Freddie and Pascal here. And that was about, 7 years ago, I guess.
Hi, I'm Nico, and I speak German. What I like with our room, Urban Spree concert room, it's not only a club or a concert room, it's something really in between. So we do a lot of kind of things in the start, from goth music, metal, techno, hardcore, noise. It's exactly what we wanted to do, it's exactly what we do.
What is our concept for booking and curation of the venue? I think our greatest strength was to find the right people and put a lot of trust in them, and work mainly with a core selected group of people, and try and together build, a community.
Hi, I'm Nico, and I take 1 shower a day. So we used to work with many festivals, of Berlin, like Pictoplasma, Club Transmedial, Amaze, my very good friend Thorsten, and for sure, Krake Festival! My best memory of the Krake Festival, except the big party we did together for sure, was definitely this amazing project of the 21 downbeat anti-Rochemireux. One of the best experience I ever had. This working, making music with disabled people was intense, beautiful, extremely fun. So we had such a great time. I think all together, from my technician, I think the people involved of the band, with Rochemireux offshore, and I will keep that in my mind forever. Hi, I'm Nico, and I am a yoga teacher.
I think that in all of the years, no one ever randomly walked into a concert here, you know, which was something that we were really proud of. You know, you could walk around Berlin and go out partying into a club or whatever, and it didn't really matter where you were. Here, if you were at the show, you knew where you were and you knew why you were there. So this was always really, really important to us, and to have a really strong curation, you know, and to really enjoy the bands. We would listen to all of the bands that were pitched. We still do. I mean, they're still being pitched, and we hope that in September, October 2021, we'll be able to start doing shows again.
Hi, I'm Nico, and I never drink and drive.
We counted them once, and we did on average around 200 nights a year, and 2 to 3 bands per night, you know, so that was, and then the DJs. So that was 500 to 600 bands a year plus the DJs. And between Nico and myself, which was the core crew that were running the hosting of the bands during the majority of Urban Spree, either one of us, if not both of us, would be there from get in at 4 o'clock until 6 in the morning when we would finish. We know the bands, we know their names, we know their histories. We dance with them, we party with them. We built relationships.
Hi, I'm Nico, and I just found the vaccine.
Even the staff attached to the tours would continue to come back, and you would see each other, and you would be friends. You know, you're hugging, yay! You know, you're hugging each other and having a really, really good time. You know, where I came from, there was never a job attached to an evening that was the host. You know, there was the sound technician, there was the light technician, there was the barman, there was the security guard, there was all of these things, but there wasn't a host. And this is something that Nico implemented and really, 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 really pushed for and taught me how to do. And I think that it's a very empathetic and human role, and a really beautiful thing to do. And what it does is it creates an environment where someone is in charge of connecting all the dots and making sure that the bands feel comfortable and making sure that everybody's happy and making sure that everybody knows each other and everything's slow. You know, you're greasing the wheels of the evening, you know, making sure that everybody has a drink. And slowly over time, I think that in some certain degree, at least in some circles, we started to get known for this, you know.
Hi, I'm Nico, and I'm very quiet.
We would laugh many times with people about the fact that it really, really, really didn't matter if the PA blew up halfway through the show, which it did many, many times, you know, because we wanted it louder and louder and louder. Or if something broke, it obviously played a role, but I think everybody was just really happy to be here and to be a part of everything that was happening because it was inclusive of everybody.
So I have to mention this project I do with Thorsten, my best friend Thorsten. It's called We Are Too Old, and it's a music performance that we are doing together. It's a performance, it's more than an happening, so we have some wool dresses and we do some stuff with, so you should see that once. Hi, I'm Nico, and I don't do drugs. Hi, I'm Nico, and I lie a lot. And now this is our new project. So it's a big boat of 38 meters. It's a cultural boat. It's a moving boat, a moving cultural center. We do concert, workshop for kids, radio station, a residency for artists. We do that together with my wife Alexia, and I put all my energy on this project. It's definitely my new future. Why I lie a lot? Because truth is boring. So this is my beloved solar panel. It's a big part of the project to run a solar stage, to be totally autonomous and clean. One of my dreams is to create a floating village, like buy a boat, come with us, and let's be free.
Hello, it's me, Wes Bagley, for the third and final episode of Wes Works It Out, mini workouts to 3 of my favourite techno records. The one that I've picked this time is Underground Resistance, Transition, because it's just one of my favourites. It's funky, it's soulful, nobody does that sort of techno like the people in Detroit, and it's got the energy, and now I'm just going to go make a little transition. Me, Wes Bagley, again for the third and final episode of Wes Works It Out, techno training with 3 of my favourite techno tracks. This one, Underground Resistance, Transition, because I have made a transition, as you can see. So we're starting off jogging on the spot, just a quick jog on the spot. I've got my stopwatch here, we're timing you, we're just going to do a 1 minute jog on the spot. We should have already warmed up from the other videos before that I've done. Wes Works It Out. Yeah, so you know the warm-up exercises, jumping jacks. Oh, my bits and pieces are popping out. Keep it moving.
Ask yourself a series of questions.
Move, move, move. Lovely jumping jacks. Working your shoulders, loosening them all up, opening your legs. We love opening our legs, don't we? Yes, yes, yes. Now, this is going to be the toughest one yet. You just keep moving. Another 10 seconds on my thing. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is going to be the toughest one yet. I'm going to give you 3 exercises. I hope you're still doing your jumping jacks and you're jogging on the spot to warm you up, remember? Oh, make sure there's nothing that you can trip over. If in doubt, speak to your doctor before you do any exercises. Don't blame me if you break your legs. Okay. Now what we're going to do, the first exercise is burpees. So,
find your strength in the sound.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
And make your transition.
A burpee.
Make your transition.
Bloody amazing.
Fuck! Transition.
Keep moving with the burpees. You've got 30 seconds, you've got 15 seconds left. What's going on? Burpees, come on.
Transition.
You can throw a pressure pin with the burpees if you want to, so you can go from the floor, up to the sky, from the floor, up to the sky, from the floor, up to the sky. Rock it up. You don't have to do that though. If you can't do it, you can just do a walk up. Okay, your next exercise after the burpees. Remember the got my wings in my face. You remember the mountain climbers? We're doing it across the body mountain climber. Cross the body mountain climber with your balls hanging next to the keep it moving. Cross body mountain climbers. 30 seconds. You've got 5 seconds left. Stop looking like hot ass. And then we're jumping up on our 2 feet. 5 seconds of jumping jacks. And then opening our legs. But you're waiting to your bottom. Heels down. Squats. 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 Making sure you're going from here to here with your arse under your knees. Loading your weight into your bottom. Keeping your chest up. Keeping your heels down. Pushing up through those heels. 40 seconds, so you have got
time thinking.
10 seconds left.
Not enough doing.
9, 8, 7,
Did I try my
6,
hardest at any of my
5,
dreams?
4, 3, hold
Did
at
I
the bottom for
purposely
10,
let others
9,
discourage me
8,
when I knew I could?
7, 6, 5, peel your ass. 4,
Die.
3,
Never
2,
knowing what I
moving
could
from
have
this
been
position
or
into
could
the
have
press
done.
position. 10 press ups. 1.
Do not
So
let
you
these
don't have to do them
doubts
like this, you can do them from your
restrain
knees.
or trouble you.
We all marching on our knees. Keep going, you
Just
can't go
point
like this.
yourself
You do them from all
in the
fours.
direction
Marching
of
up,
your dreams.
Keep going, all the way down, all the way up.
Find your strength
All the way
inside
down, all the way
and
up.
make your transition.
You got 10 seconds left. Can you see me? Whatever.
Make your transition.
Keep it going, keep it going. 3.
Make
Now
your
do normal press.
transition.
What am I doing? Doing them sort of presses. And then we're jumping back up onto our 2 feet.
Who will say
We've got a
you
20-second breather. Then we're doing it all
But you
again.
will.
It's fucking crazy.
There will be people who will
So you want to
say
look like this?
you don't mix this
Keep it going.
with
You've
that.
got 10 seconds.
And you will
9,
say, watch me.
8, 7, 6,
There will be people who
5,
will say,
4,
play it safe.
3,
That's
2,
too risky.
30
And you will
seconds.
take
Come
that
on, ladies and
chance and have
gentlemen.
no fear.
What the fuck
Now,
are you doing? From the
you
floor.
won't let these questions
Or,
restrain or
if you
trouble
can't
you.
do it, you can just do a bunny hop.
Point yourself in the direction of your
Can't do
dreams.
that. You do a little
Find
walk
the
up.
strength in the
Fuck
sound.
this, get on my fucking
And
nerves.
make your
Keep it
transition.
moving. Burpees. 3,
Make your
2,
transition.
1.
Haga tu transición.
Make your transition.
Haga tu transición.
Make your transition.
Haga tu transición.
Keep it going. Keep it
Haga tu
going.
transición.
Everybody keep moving. Bring your knees to your elbows. You won't be able to skip them. You can try. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. You've got 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Up on your 2 feet, walking on the spot. Take a nice big breath and then your squats. Feet between hip and shoulder width apart. We're going down. Woo. We're going down. We're going down like sitting on a penis. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Woo.
No dejas estas
30 seconds
preguntas
left.
preocuparte.
Keep it
Más
going.
púntate en la dirección de
Come on, I'm getting to breath myself. What's going on?
Encuentra
Can you
fuerza en el
pass?
sonido
Tight.
y haga tu transición.
Woo. 15 more seconds, ladies and
Haga tu
gentlemen.
transición.
Squats.
Haga tu
Squats.
transición.
Squats. Squats. Keep it
Haga
moving.
tu
Come on.
transición.
Squats. 5, 4, 3,
Haga tu
2. We're
transición.
going to hold down here. This time we're going to hold it for 15 fucking seconds. What a bastard. Keep it holding. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Imagine that. 3, 2, 1, and then 10 press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 9. 20-second break. I want you to do another round. I can't be arsed because I'm fucking off. Like that daft cunt Tony G. John keeps saying on her Instagram, be the thing you want to see. And who doesn't want to see this? Oh, by the way, fuck resident advisor.
Put your hands up. 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 If you don't give a fuck, cause you blowed in this bitch. Get a fucking club up. Put your hands up. If you don't
That's the more anniversary compilation. Loads of sections on there. It's like, it has to be the one I'm playing though. Take it.
club up. Put your hands up. If you don't give a fuck, cause you blowed in this bitch. Get a fucking club up. Put your hands up. If you don't give a fuck, cause you blowed in this bitch. Get a fucking club up. Put your hands up.
That's all your blue over shit. Man, look, it's from UK. It's class, really nice stuff. Got Vladimir the Bushka did it on this as well. Sick, really nice, really sick. There, just enjoy the set. Just leave me alone. Come on. Yeah, sick. This song, Sig 24 is cultivated electronics. It's also got the new Advent album on there. Fucking absolute nailer. So good. First thing I saw last year live, had the reviews, fucking unreal, like Chris for that. Saw your ones from Kelly Kill, Berlin based. They're alright. Like, they're fucking sick. There you go. This one's all the album photo stuff. Kind of like more IDM ambient stuff. I mean, go for it. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Oh, sick. Thank you. Thank you so much. I needed that. Cheers. Oh, I've been choking for that. Ages. This is all strictly stuff. Younger guys in Berlin running some new shit, got some past stuff coming out on their labels. I love it, actually, it's really tight. Sick. This is getting a bit of a joke, because people come up to me every 2 minutes asking for songs. Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. James Ford lives in Berlin, sent us a whole catalogue of his stuff. So pretty sick stuff in there. Yeah, please enjoy. Come on, calm down. There you go. Both of them, Jesus Christ. Take this one from now. Come back to the other one. The Bali stuff. Kind of more like, you know, not so club ready. Better for ambient stuff, you know, coming back home. Sick label, all the kind of jazzy stuff. Got CDs, everything in there. CDs, ambient, it's sick. Enjoy that, I really like that song. Your man Ron Wilson, Chicago shit. A load of there as well. Tight stuff, man. Really sick. Woohoo! What's that? Oh, cheers.
Lass uns lieber auch mal was Vernünftiges. Danke, meine Damen und Herren. Heute beim Schlagerfestival hier in der Grießmühle. Danke, dass ihr alle da wart.
Cheers.
Euer Florian Seebeis. Dankeschön.
It's gonna be irritating. Try DJ. Yeah. Oh, we got big arms. There's a whole package here. Hold this. That's all he runs. Ninja Tune. Whole catalogue here from them. London Maestros. There you go.
Aber das ist immer noch nicht alles. Jetzt kommt nämlich, ich mach Welle.
Okay, so. Gobsmacked. Sick. We're gonna take those shit run by a bunch of the Irish knackers. They'll know what I'm talking about in Ireland. Bunch of knackers, Ireland, sick. Love it. Oh, this is getting irritating. Every 2 minutes, someone's asking me for a track. Get your own tunes.
Ja, meine Damen und Herren, leider ist uns nichts Besseres eingefallen, als diesen Schrott zu produzieren. Wir müssen leider, ja, es nochmal überdenken und nochmal irgendwie, ich weiß nicht, also es tut mir leider leid, aber...
Ableton Live, 10 suite, plus a couple of t-shirts to keep yourself warm. Full suite. I mean, like, I can't produce tunes, but maybe you'll learn how to do it with that. Swing it, swing it. Class. 3 more belters at the end of this. Michael Jackson. This is a compilation. Varvet full collection. Class. The man Dave Terida, Scottish guy, released on here to the track called Glasgow Kiss. Most of you won't realise that means a headbutt in Scotland, so there's some background story for you. That's a brilliant compilation. There you go. Every 2 minutes. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Got yourself an Electron Groove Box. Smashed it. Turn it over. You lost your ticket, didn't you? Aye. Oh, good day. There you go. Native Instruments tractor controller, ready for you to begin your DJ career in the middle of Corona. It's the perfect time to start. Good people at KRK sending over a pair of Rocket 5s. Not just 1, 2, full pair. I mean, this is the speaker that got me an ASBO back in Scotland. And if you know what that is, I mean, I've been into some trouble. This could get you in some trouble as well. It's that good. There you go. Enjoy. Tune. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. I sure did. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram. It's
Going down to South Park and
Hi, mein Name ist Robert und ich bin Multilevel Booking Broker. Und das alles hier gehört mir. Es ist noch nicht lange her, da war ich angewiesen auf die Gunst von Agenturen und Promotern. Doch jetzt verdiene ich durch Booking-basiertes Trading mein eigenes Geld und fahre satte Gewinne ein. Alles, was ich dazu brauche, ist diese App auf meinem Smartphone und etwas Background-Wissen. Ich konnte es am Anfang selber nicht glauben. Kann müheloser Profit so einfach sein? Doch ein Blick auf meine erste Dividendenausschüttung reichte und ich war überzeugt. Seitdem geht es immer weiter steil nach oben. Allein die letzten Monate habe ich 16.306 € Gewinn gemacht. Und das ist keine Ausnahme.
17.290 €. So viel Geld habe ich allein gestern mit Booking-basierten Trades gemacht.
Ich habe es geschafft. Ich bin in der Traumstadt-Metropole. Du kannst das auch.
Mit Hilfe der App kann ich mühelos von überall Booking-Trades abschließen und dicke Fees einfahren. Lade dir noch heute die App runter und melde dich zum Coaching an. Dort lernst du alles, um beim Network-basierten Booking-Trade den Überblick zu behalten.
Ich booke jetzt jederzeit und von überall.
Sogar meine ganze Ride-Van-Familie nutzt mittlerweile die App. Wir haben es alle geschafft und du kannst es auch. Unsere App EasyBook, die Nummer 1 unter den Remote Booking Tools. Du wirst es nicht bereuen. Also worauf wartest du?
Komm in die Gruppe.
Trying to stall, it's clear as a crystal ball.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
artist name is Marina. I'm the founder of the Unrush Ambient project. And I'm a DJ, I'm producer, I'm also resident DJ in Trezor.
My name is Nathan. I do the text and promotional work for Unrush. I'm also a kind of resident. I produce and DJ under a couple of different names and make ambient music.
Hi, my name is Irakli. I run the label Ambient, also Intergalactic Research Institute for Sound. And me and Marin also work on the visual side of Unrush project.
I'm Hannes Teichmann. I'm part of the DJ duo Gebrüder Teichmann. I'm also founder of the Audiovisionen concert series, which is happening since 6 years in this beautiful church.
I choose the space for the event because I wanted to do something in the church. I like the atmosphere. It is also something different. And I was also at Nico's Krake Festival opening parties, which also took place in the church. And I was really amazed by the atmosphere that was created with the music and the space. And so I thought, like, hey, I also want to do this and not copy it, but I thought it's just a perfect place for the sound and the whole atmosphere. And yeah, I met Hannes, and he also liked the project and the lineup suggestion, and then we just worked together on this. So if ambient is the counterculture of techno, I think it's definitely less hedonistic. It's more about creating an ambience, creating atmospheres. When it comes to events, I would say it's definitely a place where people go that maybe necessarily don't want to go to a party, but still want to be surrounded by like-minded people and listening to music together, come together. What we do with Unrush is also mostly inviting artists from the techno field to showing the other side. And I think also for especially their fans, it's really exciting to see their different side and not necessarily have to go to a dance night and be out all night. And yeah, just go have a good evening with their friends, listening to music, and that's it.
I like that we ask artists to kind of reach into a different side of their record bag or their productions and showcase some variety. You know, I think that a lot of artists get kind of pigeonholed, and it's good when you can maybe show their fan base that they have other sides. And I think that especially, like, I know that Marine was really influenced by like the chill out rooms in the parties in the 90s and early 2000s. And I love that concept of like having an ambient space next to it, as part of a dance event. So I don't know if it's really a counterculture, but I think they can coexist quite well.
Yeah, this is also something that excited me back then in 2000 when I started partying. There was always a chill out room, and I saw like the DJ who was playing the banging techno downstairs all of a sudden played in an ambient space. I was just like, okay, wow, they can do both. So at that time it was very special for me. So yeah, it definitely inspired me that there's more to explore.
I think it's like this kind of relieving the stresses of daily life, because we're generally so rushed, to use the terminology, that it's nice to take a moment to consciously unrush, to say, okay, I'm going to be peaceful and I'm going to just relax and I'm going to maybe consciously or unconsciously listen to something and just kind of let it wash over you and be in a kind of more eternal state of pause, to use our description. This is really what our goal is.
I think space is definitely a very important question, and where this concert or this event is taking place, because also as a producer or DJ, when you play somewhere, like in different spaces you play different way. And if it's artists who have very certain kind of music, then you as a curator, you decide where you put this kind of person. There are other artists who can adapt their sound to the certain space, but music is in general for me creating a space, and this like the sound space in architectural space that should make sense altogether. That's why it's very important to choose right people to right space.
What I really like here in this room especially is listening to silence. And I mean, this is also John Cage, it's new music, but this is something which is missing in the club. It's like keeping space, also make people listen to silence. And the best moments in this kind of concerts for me is really if there's no sound and you can't hear anyone breathe, because everybody's like, also what you say, everybody went so deep into listening. The sound goes down, and there's like, it's this tension about listening as a collective to silence, which is very special for me. And it doesn't matter how much people are in the audience. It's always like after the concert, there's like people go out and they experience something which was so special because of the room, because of this intense listening, because of also being very close to the artist, because also like Marain did, with the Unrush event here, I would never place like a band or like the artist on the stage in this room. Like the artists are playing in the middle of the room and they're surrounded by the audience. So it's also like a different way of interaction between audience and artist, which also makes the music different. It's like being together in a room, creating and listening. It's not like this, there's the border of a stage and I want to get entertained, and on the other side it's like, fuck, I have to entertain them. No, it's and I think this is very special group dynamic, and people are, also for me, what makes me mostly happy is like that people like or like when we do like co-productions like with Marain, but also mainly like the artists, they are really, really thankful after they played here. Right now with the corona and everything, I think this is there's a big focus on different ways of listening to electronic music, because like clubbing is not there since half a year, and it won't come back in the next half year at least.
I feel the same, that people are way more open-minded now. They are way more concentrated what they hear and what they do, but my position is like, okay, of course everything in society going on has some kind of, you see the feedback in the music or different cultures or subcultures, but I don't know if it's if it makes music itself good or bad. I think it's more perception of the people, what is changed in a way.
Also ich bin der Pascal Kunze.
Hallo, ich bin Yufam.
Hallo, ich bin Leo Solter.
Ich bin Olone und ich bin auch Drums.
Ich bin Heiko Fechner, ich spiele am Keyboard.
Ich bin der Marco, man kennt mich auch unter dem Namen T-Raumschmiere und ich unterstütze diese fabelhafte, wunderbare Band 21 Downbeat beim Krake Festival.
Und ganz wichtig ist, ich möchte grüßen unseren Bandkollegen Sebastian, der heute nicht da ist. Wir sind nämlich eigentlich einer mehr.
Halte dich heraus aus Sank und schreit, du überstehst nur in der kleinsten Größe.
Die Texte handeln von Macht, Liebe, Enttäuschung, gemähten Rasen, die aussehen wie nackter Hintern und solchen Dingen.
Macht lange noch nicht krank, am Arsch rasiert. Macht lange noch nicht krank, am Arsch rasiert. Macht lange noch nicht krank, Beatbox.
Ich bin dann am Anfang dann immer ein bisschen aufgeregt dann, wenn dann der Auftritt noch nicht losgeht. Aber dann geht es, dann wenn ich auf der Bühne bin. Umso aufgeregter man noch ist, umso besser wird doch dann eigentlich immer der Auftritt.
Hey, ich bin fit.
Du bist fit.
Fit und dann schon mit Leo.
Finde ich gut. Ich habe immer total Schiss.
Ich habe immer noch ein bisschen Lampenfieber und ich glaube, ohne Lampenfieber macht es keinen Spaß. Es ist ja jetzt nicht meine erste Band, in der ich spiele. Aber jetzt speziell mit 21 Downbeat, ich versuche mich da rauszunehmen. Also ich bin ein kleines Rädchen im großen Getriebe und das macht extrem viel Spaß und man sieht, wie man zusammen etwas schaffen kann, was man alleine vielleicht gar nicht so hinbekommen hätte. Insofern ist das ziemlich geil.
Kannst du dich noch erinnern, wie der Akkord hier ging?
Ja.
Super.
Na komm her.
Machen jetzt weiter.
Alles hier? Genau, ist das anstrengend für euch?
Also für mich ist es eher nicht anstrengend. Also wenn man halt 6 Stunden arbeitet, dann merkt man entwickelt sich was Neues und man hat einfach mal Lust dazu.
Viele Leute kennen einfach gar keine behinderten Menschen. Das ist irgendwie sowas, was man so ausblendet. Ne? Also okay, ich kenne, das ist irgendwie fremd, komisch, wer weiß, vielleicht sind die Leute anders als ich oder so und alle haben so ein bisschen Schiss, Angst, mich falsch zu verhalten. Wie gehe ich denn jetzt damit um, wenn mich jetzt jemand total nervt oder voll nett zu mir ist und so? Totaler Käse. Ne? Also, wenn mich jemand nervt, dann sage ich, ey, du nervst mich und wenn jemand nett zu mir ist, dann bin ich nett zu dem. So.
Mit uns weitergeht, ich lag in deinem Arm und fühlte das Glück, war alles.
Mein Text merke ich ja den lerne ich ja durch Anhören, durch meinen Laptop. Nur nicht anhören, weil ich nicht lesen kann.
Pascal hört dem singen wir einen Text zweimal vor, Ju und ich, und dann kann Pascal den. Das ist total geil. Okay. Bebe. Baba. Ah, Bubu.
Der Regen säuberte die steile Häuserwand.
Super.
Ich schreibe auf den weißen steinernen Bogen und fühle sanfter, stark meine müde Hand von Liebesversen, die mich immer süß betrogen.
Und zu dem Thema mit der Behinderung, das erlebe ich auch, also fremde Menschen behandeln mich dann auch mal als ganz Besonderes. Ein gutes Beispiel, was ich überhaupt nicht mag, und es ist egal, wer das ist, dass jemand einfach die Griffe vom Rollstuhl packt, ohne was zu sagen, und dann schiebt er mich vor oder zurück. Das heißt, ich möchte von den anderen hören, brauchst du Hilfe, soll ich dir helfen, wie auch immer man den Satz sagt. Bescheid sagen, nicht einfach jemanden an den Rücken packen und losschieben. Dann behandle mich doch einfach normal, mehr muss er nicht tun.
Beim Krake Festival spielen wir ein Set von eigenen Stücken, die wir zusammen erarbeitet haben, und dann Stücke zusammen mit Marco.
Und dann übernehme ich die Bühne und spiele alleine weiter. Und deck das Dach ab.
Ich heiße Uwe Locati. Ich bin bei Igmar Welle schon seit 4 Jahren von Anfang an angefangen.
Ich bin Werner Sojo und Igmar Welle ist ein Workshop für Menschen mit Handicap, die mit Musik noch nicht so in Berührung gekommen sind und es gerne mehr lernen möchten.
Dann mit der Zeit habe ich das gelernt, mit der Synthesizer am Anfang und dann mit der Zeit auch was anderes, auf so Mischpult umzuspielen. Mein Traum wäre, dass ich selber auflege in eine Disco mit meinem Mischpult als DJ.
Guten Morgen! Aufstehen! Los, beweg jetzt dein... Also ich bin seit 2 Jahren dabei und letztes Jahr hatten wir 9 Auftritte. Es war auf jeden Fall eine richtig geile Zeit und es hat Spaß gemacht. Das habe ich gehört, Benny! Yeah! It's battle time! Woo! Und für die Zukunft wünsche ich mir, dass ich mehr Platten produzieren kann und noch bekannter werde und wir generell von Igmar Welle wieder mehr Auftritte haben und das alles gut über die Bühne bringen und ja, Dankeschön. Ich bin Black Devil, ich will feiern! Ah!